Well, I've got this nice letter from M. Frankie encloses a VHS of Dogma. Remember Dogma? I found it at a local antique shop. Sadly, I have no way to view said VHS as I don't own a VCR. I'm afraid if I purchase one, I will fall down a slippery slope of collecting for yet another medium I simply don't have space for. Rather than start a new addiction, I'll just feed yours. A movie like this really should be in the hands of people who appreciate such a cinematic masterpiece. And I think Dogma is one of his best. EJ, congratulations on your growing family.
Oh, thank you.
Best of luck. You are officially outnumbered.
Yeah, that's true.
Dogma on tape. I love it. And of course, it's full screen. And I mean, what a cast, man. Jason Lee, George Carlin, Chris Rock, Alan Rickman, Selma Hayek. Very hot Selma Hayek in this one.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So Nina and Gloria and I went to this thing called RetroXpo. We've gone in the past. It's in Tiverton, Rhode Island. It was crazy. There were like signs everywhere, like go to RetroXpo on Saturday, such and such a date. And we went and it was great. There were local artists and there's like a voice actor who does like Megatron and one of the new like Netflix Transformers shows. But there was a guy who had a bunch of tapes. And so I bought the next handful of tapes will all have been from the same vendor. So first, right? You gotta. They have this on Laserdisc. This would be a great Laserdisc to have.
Oh, yeah, that would be great.
There's something about this back that's just real nice.
Yeah, there's the red border. I love it.
Yeah, this is like I saw it, the sleeve is not in great shape. He had these little plastic, like, inexpensive plastic covers for these. And it's a sneaky sales tactic because it makes them all look kind of shiny and kind of like
right.
I ended up throwing them all out because I have no real truck with them, but it was clever. This one's in much better shape. I thought this was a cool fucking VHS to own. Duel. So this is directed by Steven Spielberg in 1971. So this is long before there was Jaws. It's an hour and a half, and I'm not sure if we saw this in film school. It's just a great study in suspense. It is like a truck just following a guy. That's like most of the movie is just a guy being like, "Is that truck following me?" And then just all of the Spielbergian kind of like unfolding of events and suspense and horror. A traveling businessman, Dennis Weaver, is suddenly menaced on the highway by a huge diesel truck. Although he can never see the psychopathic driver of the truck, he soon realizes that this guy is out to kill him. Duel is a classic of the action suspense genre, which helped launch the career of director Steven Spielberg. It's like a very good Spielberg movie. And it's funny too, we make fun of James for like, a tripod comes to life or whatever. Like Spielberg was like a truck comes to life. Oh
yeah. Well, you got to do what you got to do.
And I got, I just saw it and I said, okay, King Kong, 1933.
Oh, sure.
Something,
sure.
Just it's fucking cool.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe some tapes I should just get rid of because they're just sitting there. But like something like, it's like, hey, I got King Kong,
Yeah.
So then I'm in Salem. I was in Salem on Saturday. And by the way, like we've covered it in past content and stuff. We've done a lot in Salem on the channel. But there's a museum there called Count Orlok's Nightmare Gallery, and it's $15. You walk through, and there's wax and otherwise like amazing sculptures of Xenomorph, Beetlejuice, Tim Curry as the Lord of Darkness from Legend, Tim Curry as Pennywise, Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise,
all the Pennywise,
Slimer, a giant portrait of Vigo the Carpathian. It is just so awesome. Yeah, it's too scary for kids to walk through, but it's great. And anyway, I was popping into all their little shops down there, and sure enough, man, like VHS is back. It's back. Anybody who is snickering about VHS, it's like it's back. Like there's now tapes everywhere. And Nina is such a huge Elvira fan. It's like such a big part of her early life. So I grabbed this at one of those little shops. I've never seen it available. It's like Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, the like kind of the movie, right? There's another one, but this is the big. I think this was the first one. And this was $40.
Oh wow! Okay.
And I said okay. All right,
sure.
We'll take it.
For Nina, we do it.
I'd be willing to pay you, say, $40.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it for $40. Oh.
Because we'll actually watch this probably. And it will be, and I think the way she would have remembered Elvira, Mistress of the Dark is through probably a tape rental. And I was like, this will just be the right vibe. She worked from home a couple weekends ago, and it was like Patriots Day, and I had the day off, and she got to do telehealth. And I was like, "Would you like me to put on a tape in the background, comfort tape for you in the background?" I thought for sure she's going to be like, "No," and she's like, "Yeah, put the Frighteners on because we have that on tape." And I was like, "All right." And she ended up like, she was like, just loved the glow of the Frighteners while she worked.
Oh.
What do you got?
So in my childhood, I had all the Pokemon games like Blue, Red, Yellow, Gold, Silver, and stuff like that. But these are the only games that I lost, and of course, these are the most expensive games now. If you remember, when we went to the Raynham flea market, I got this one.
And then EJ also got a Pokemon game, Crystal or
Crystal. Yep. I got this. I remember I got this Pokemon Crystal for $30, and I was scandalized back then at how much that was. But now that's like I think it goes for like 150 or 120 now. So I was like, oh. But I have that version. But I had Gold and Silver growing up, and I lost them at some point, and I have no idea where they are. So I decided to do a little rebuying. So I got Pokemon Gold, and this is what I did to make them a little bit cheaper, is they had dead batteries. This one, actually, Pokemon Gold had no battery. For some reason, whoever owned it removed the battery from it. Maybe they were going to replace it, and they got scared of that project, and so I bought it without a battery. So I got it. And a fun thing I did was when it came in, I was like, "Oh, hey, boys, come over here on my soldering station. We're gonna solder this battery in together." So it became a little project for both of us. This was $50, so no battery. That was $50. And you remember, I got this one for 10 years ago, and now this one, which is the less valuable one, is now at 50. And I couldn't stop there, so I went on eBay, and then I got Pokemon Silver, which also has a dead battery. I still have to replace this. Maybe I'll get my boys to come in and help me solder that one too. I think that'll be fun.
That's fun.
And they love Pokemon, so they're like, "Oh yeah, can we play it?" And then we like start up a new game and have some fun for a little bit. These other things are not that interesting, but I have this DS, this 3DS, which can output video, and so I can stream with it if I want to.
Or is that's like the 2DS that's like all in one, or it's not clamshell?
Yeah, it's the 2DS, and it's modded so you can do video out to do streaming. So I was like, oh, what are some games I'd want to stream on the 3DS? And of course, I could mod it and get every game possible, but I don't know, I kind of wanted to get some cards. So I got Link Between Worlds, because I've been streaming a lot of Zelda games, or last year. Yeah. So Link Between Worlds I got, because I didn't have that. And then this one I got because I like it a lot. And it's one of those games where I'm like, why isn't this on the Switch? It's a Ultimate NES Remix. So NES Remix, I guess, is both of them together.
Yep.
And I was like, why isn't this on the Switch too? Actually, why are both of these like this should be on the Switch too?
Well, instead they did the NES Championship or whatever.
Yeah, which is not as good.
No.
So that's horseshit. So I want to play that. So that's good.
Yeah, on 3DS, that'll be quite fun.
And this is really special. Chrono Trigger. Ooh. This is the original soundtrack on 4 discs. Actually, I haven't even opened this. Let's just open it. Fuck it.
You're part of why I wanted to get into vinyl. When we went to your house and listened to Muppet Christmas Carol on vinyl, I was kind of into it.
Yeah, even that one that Super Ant gave me. If you hook it up to I hook it up to my main stereo, it sounds great. Sounds great. You don't need anything too crazy. So let's open this up right away. Like just the art, the same Akira Toriyama.
Where'd you get it?
I got it on Square Enix's website. So it's released. It's a release, a special release.
Yeah, like you wouldn't see that in a store probably.
Probably not. It's funny because one of the news stories a couple years ago was like, oh, we have some projects that involving Chrono Trigger that are going to be released, and people thought it was going to be a remake, but it was actually stuff like this. It was going to be the record, and there was like a concert series. So people thought it was going to be like a remake or something. It's like, no, they're releasing merch. But this is awesome. Like, I love this scene of Magus.
Any Chrono Trigger fan should have it.
Yeah, they have all the nice art in here. I love it. Oh, and this is obviously this is the cover art right here, which doesn't happen in the game. This sequence doesn't happen in the game. But they actually, I think when they released it on the DS, they actually made it so that you can fight Heckran. And there's just standard black records, but there's Magus in the center.
That's
It's really
cool.
cute. It's really cute. I thought like when I saw it. And I was like, I have Super Metroid. I have to have that. So
Hell yeah. There's something kind of fun about like my vinyl collection is almost entirely like there's no chuffa. It's like all stuff that I would listen to anytime.
yeah, that's the thing. Is like I'm not gonna get anything
That you don't love.
that I don't love. So like, so the things I'm looking for next are probably I want the Elden Ring soundtrack, but things like that. My favorite games of all time. I want their soundtracks. I think they recently released Breath of the Wild on like 11 vinyl records or something. Yeah, so I don't know. That's what I got.
Sweet.
Unpleasant dreams.